Hi there, I'm Linda Shin, and this is one of the tutorials for the October Creativity Challenge. I am going to show you how you can make your own loom, and you can make these in any size. I chose a small piece of cardboard this time because it has to fit in the frame of the camera, and I don't want to sit on my knees for too long because I'm shooting this on the kitchen floor. So this tutorial lets you create a loom that you can use for any weaving project almost. You can't weave clothes fabric on it, but you can make tapestries, you can make rugs and scarves, anything like that. The only thing you have to adjust according to what you make is how tight you space the notches I'm going to make on this cardboard. And it might not be easy for everyone, but I think compared to a lot of other crafts projects, this is pretty easy to make. All you need is a ruler, a pair of scissors, a pen, a piece of very stiff cardboard. This one came from a car stereo box, and some yarn. It's good if you get some yarn that doesn't stretch. This one does stretch, but that's the one I found right now. So the way you start this is by marking your spaces. I'm going to mark it once every 5 millimeters. That's about a 1/16 of an inch, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going to mark it all the way over. It's not necessarily that it has to be exactly 5 millimeters or a 1/16 of an inch. It's just approximately. Perfection is an illusion anyway. And it looks homemade if it's not absolutely perfect. If you're going to weave a tapestry, it might be a good idea to draw your design here. The one I'm making is... I forgot to do the drawing, so I'm sort of making it up as I go. Which is not making it easier, but it's getting done. So when you've marked your spaces, you cut notches. Where you mark them. You see, I'm not trying to be overly perfect about this. I'm just cutting notches. And I am showing you this in real time because I want you to see how long it takes. If you want to make something bigger, you just take a bigger piece of cardboard and add more notches to the short end. Almost done. When I'm done with this, I'm going to show you two different ways of wrapping it, because one way you can get a 2-for-1, and the other way you can get less waste of yarn, and also there's a way to continue the weaves or to make longer things. I'm going to start by adding it to the first notch. And the first way to wrap it is to go in, around, and back. that happens if the cardboard isn't thick enough. In, around and back. And that way you can waste less of the thread because all you get is that part. And also if you want to make a longer one, you just keep a longer piece of yarn at the bottom and sort of just tie them off at the back here. The other way, if you want a 2 for 1, is just to wrap it around. Oh, apparently I got my thread. That's not a biggie. See, just wrap it around, round and round and round. Because then you get one. What is wrong with this thread? Who gave me this? Oh, I got this yarn from a friend of mine, and she apparently has made the ball of yarn from tiny little pieces. Well, doesn't matter, we can always tie them together. But when you wrap it this way, you get this effect on both sides. So you can weave there and you can weave here. So you get a 2 for 1. Then when you want to start weaving, all you do is, I'm just going to finish wrapping this one. This is the fastest way to do that. Oh dear, here we go again. It's also a good way to use up your yarn ends, apparently, where you can either use them for the weft or the weave. Well, this is what I'm making right now. As you see, it's going over under all the way. This is the cardboard piece I used for the first tutorial I shot on this, and I'm going to make it into an apple tree. It takes a bit longer to weave on these kinds of looms compared to these kinds. I'm making rugs for my daughter's sometime to be dollhouse on this one. But as you can see, you can make tapestries, rugs, whatever on these. So I think they're a good thing to use. You can use it for yarn ends. You can weave with them or string them up as the weft. And just to show you, with the needle, you just over, under, over, under. Well, there's no complexity to the technique. That's about it for this time. Remember to join the October Creativity Challenge coming up. We're starting the 1st of October and we're going to create something every day. And if you have the guts, you'll share it in the closed Facebook group we have, which is a safe place to share for anyone because all you get is positive feedback and advice. That's all I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share it if you did. Bye bye.